Ladies and gentlemen, bless you. Thank you for coming by again today. Yes, for another wonderful special program, so special message that is. And today we're talking about spring fever. Oh, the curse of spring fever. Yes, we'll talk about spring because how do you say it's in the air? Spring is in the air, and spring is going to go. It's going to go so fine, so good. Oh, hibernation is over. Yes, cabin fever is over. We're taking the medication. Now it's time to go outside. You can go outside now because the weather's better. The weather's good. The frost is gone. The snow is gone in some places, but yet still the blooms are getting ready to come in and down. The spring is coming to get us together. Yes. Oh, the beauty of the spring. The beauty of the flowers, the beauty. And we're talking about the birds and the bees and all that other stuff. And I just wonder, before we even get started, who thought of the idea of babies being delivered by the stork in a big sheet? Come on, somebody help me out up in here this one time. Thank you. Anyway, ah, whew, if you know the answer, don't tell me. All right, please don't tell me because, like, where did it? I don't even want to know. Okay, now let's get back to business. Yes, wonderful people. I am Michael Jones, inspirational speaker, life coach, spiritual provider, writer of inspiring, motivational short reads, using gospel messages and principles to encourage, inspire, to give confidence, hope, and wisdom to stand in storms and challenges of life, to go above and beyond the ordinary. Yes, we're not ordinary. And that's why we have desire to excel coaching, just to help each other, help one another, to build up and strengthen each other. And that's what we're here. Together we stand. And together is to take advantage of the goodness that we have. Use the goodness. Yes, we've been given the goodness. Use it or lose it. So if you're not producing, get out, sit down, go somewhere. All right. But let's be a productive person. Let's be productive at all means, in all chances, and let's not give up. Oh, quitters never win, and winners never quit because we have greatness on the inside. Now, getting back to spring fever. Yes, spring is in the air. Weather is getting so good. A little rain, March wind, April showers. All right, now bringing on the May flowers because May is here. May is around the corner. It's here because it's going so fast nowadays. But anyway, getting back to our message, and for those who need wants, who desires, a little encouragement, here we are today to encourage you that you are wonderfully made. You are special and you are unique. You have greatness on the inside because you're made from greatness. Yes. And all you have to do really is look inward. Oh, yeah, well, sometimes we're going to have some trials and tribulations. We're going to have some ups and downs. We're going to have valleys and peaks. Yes. But it doesn't mean that you're out. Three strikes, you're out. But guess what? You haven't even gotten up to bat yet. So come on. Let's not be defeated before we even get up to bat. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Let's keep getting busy. Yes, getting busy like the bee. And speaking of bees, and we ain't talking about them the derogative bees, But anyway, let's go. So anyway, getting back to the bees and the birds. I don't know what the birds got to do with it, and I don't know what the bees got to do. But we're gonna make an issue out of the bees. We're gonna make a story out of the bees. We're gonna make the goodness that come forth from the bees. Because in the springtime, it's usually right after the hibernation, they come about. There seems to be a new order of things. Springtime bringing forth new life, and it's a beautiful thing. New life in the flowers and the animals, new life. Oh, the beauty of love, the beauty of life coming forth in a new day, new situation. Uh, new sunshine, and it was so beautiful. Anyway, anyway, we like to tell you a little about the bees, okay? Now you know that when the flowers come about and the blossoms, all kind of beautiful, sweet smelling blossom, and the pollen, and all that good stuff. And the bees go into the flower. You get the pollen out of the flower, the bees go to the beehive. Take the pollen, get it to the workers, taking care of the queen, make some honey. All right. Benefit to everyone, benefit to the human race, benefit to the health and body and spirits and mind and soul. Honey is so good. Honey is so good and so sweet. Yes. But the point of it is sometimes there's been a curse going on in the area, in the land today. What's happened? What's happened to this situation that everything was in order at one time, but yet and still is now the negative order is taking over the good order. So the honeybee that was going to the flowers, enjoying the sweet nectar, the sweet pollen, that go back to take care of the family. Yes. Feeding the little ones for the queen, taking care of the queen, to make more honey, giving direction to the staff, the workers. Yeah, that's what the bee does. And garden, the house, taking care of business, they say. Taking care of business, it is. But in the meantime, here come a new element. Here come a new situation, a new order. A new order. Not that I don't say a new order, but somebody has been increased in their position, increased in this situation. Not just the honeybee, but how about that wasps, those yellow jackets, those hornets, the one that there's no concern about the flowers, that misuse the flowers, that misuse the beauty of the flower, that misuse what the flower is all about for their own benefit, for their own selfish life, their own pleasure. Those that come about say, they don't ask, they just take, they just get it. They misuse. They don't ask. They don't even beg. No. They just get it up, give it up. And so that's why we have to talk about these things. Because what benefit are these yellow jackets and the wasps going to do? They sting you, they hurt you, they can even kill. Yes, with that sting. They don't go to the beehive and make honey like the other bee, like the honeybee does. They don't take care of the little ones out there, mean for the self. So now, what we're going to do, take care of that flower. Have faith, have respect for the flower. And that's why, to take the flower out of the hands of those rascals and those things that are going to misuse and misinterpret and become toxic to the land. And this is what happens so many times today. We have let the wasps, let those yellow jackets and the hornets take over. And we sit back and wonder what's going on, what happened. We know what's happening. The bees are not making honey. Come on. The bees are not going into the flower to get the goodness and the beauty and to make the honey. Yes. Because we use the toxicity. We've been using all of the vile and the corruption, things that preventing us from doing what we have to do. So we just here, wonderful people, just to remind you, or either make some kind of an action to interfere, interrupt, and then to intercede in behalf of the flower and the honeybee. Yes, the bees. And that's where our men come in. Our men no more out there working, bringing home the goodest for the queen, taking care of his family, little ones. Very seldom he giving instruction or putting forth the effort to work because there's no work. What happened to his mind? He's not using his mind. He's using his mind for other things, corrupt situation. He's using his mind for uh, toxic behaviors. Using his mind for lust and addictions and all that stuff for selfish ambition. More pleasure than the love of God. The love is a pleasure. All he want to do is play the games. All he want to do is make look at the game, watch the games. All right, sports fanatic that is. Know all of the scores, all of the stats about each team and everything. But what does he know about money? Does he know about real estate? Does he know about business? Does he know about marketing? No. What happened? What happened to it? Does he know about opening business and manufacturing and stuff like that? There's so much we could do, so much he could do. But no, he winds up in incarceration, and winds up in jail, winds up in the grave. He winds up homeless and on the street. He winds up not taking care of the beehive, not taking care of the family and the little ones. So the queen has to on her own nowadays. The queen is on her own. The queen is not getting the pollen. The money is not coming in other words, to make the honey. So the beehive is going lacking and slacking. Oh, springtime is now, is the day, is the time of sorrow instead of joy, instead of happiness, instead of love and compassion, instead of that the good side, the good thing that goes about, the joy, oh, the music in the air, the sweet smell. But now it's a toxicity. It's a toxicity. It's a slowness, disruption. She is frustrated now. She's angry. She's upset because she's not satisfied. She's not fulfilled. There's no help, so no comfort for her. So she doesn't know what to do no more. But she got to make the best. She makes the best of her situation, make the best of a bad situation. And how can she rejoice in that situation that she's in? They say rejoice in tribulation. Wow, that's hard to do. She got to love those who hate her, despise and use her and abuse her, say all the manners against her. But she still have to carry on. And now she's ready to give up. But she shouldn't give up. She shouldn't give up because she's the mother. Just like springtime, when the new birth come in. Who's the birth? Who gives the birth? The mom. And as a mother, she have to sacrifice and through the pain and the agony, through all of the conditions, she have to be there and love. So, wonderful people, let us compare ourselves with the honeybee. Let us compare ourselves with the situation of springtime and not have that curse over us. But we can change the narrative, we can change the direction, change the position of what it's all about. Let's go out and work the garden. Go out and bring in the flowers so that we don't go from flower to flower. That's what some of the bees do, especially the those wasps and the hornets and those stinger bees that's coming about flower to flower. Next thing you know, you got situation all, all over the orchid, all over the the place, beehive here, the beehive there, and not taking care of neither one of them, but from here to here and there to there. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let's correct those wrongs. Let's correct those situations. And as we correct those situations, now we can put things into order. We can organize a little bit better. Stay out of those places that's going to hurt us and kill us and put us down and sit us down. Use that mind, use that imagination, use that time. Whereas we have the free time, the local time, and time of unproductiveness, let's do productivity. Let's increase our productivity. Let's increase the consideration of what we're about. Let's go back to organizing. Let's go back to the strategy of creativity. Yes, we are made to create. He said, be fruitful and multiply. It takes some creativity. And then comfort the queen. Give us some support. Give us some respect. Give us some help. Yeah. She's a helper. And then let us help her. To help her, the queen, become a better mom, a better provider for her children, a better teacher for her children, so they can be strong and make better honey. Yeah, yeah. So, wonderful people, that's the words come to talk about today. But then, as we go about the day, and then bring forth these issues of what's going on in life, talk about the goodness and the value of life. As we go through our situation, get rid of those addictions, get rid of those hindrances, getting rid of all of the negativity, trying to get rid of it anyway. And like we say, when we close our mind, close our hearts, and close our being to life and life issues and life values, then we shut down. We shut down our confidence. We shut down our legacy. We shut down the value of what we are about. And then we're not even existing anymore. So, wonderful people, think about these things. Think about them. And as we come on these platforms, just to let you know that we are here together, in a swarm, in a colony, and a family of bees, the beehives, making sweet honey. Yeah, springtime is in the air. Let's take advantage of the springtime. Make the value of the springtime worthy of the blessing of what it's all about. With that in mind, thank you. Take care. We hope to see you again pretty soon on different platforms. Sometimes they're not working, but then again, I do want to ask you for a big favor, wonderful people. Sometimes when we put up our messages about, meeting us sometime and different platforms. Sometimes we just use numbers. Sometimes we Zoom, different ones, Google webinar, different things, different one. We do this for, how we would say, so that we can help provide security. Not only security, but then there's so many times different people are trying to interfere. There's no, like I said, security. They try to get into your business and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't really want to come onto Facebook or some of the other platforms because you got to say this, you can't do this, can't do that, and all up in your business they have been hacked and messed over and cloned, changing the narrative, changing the words. So therefore, we try to use business, and then they only limit you to certain number of people to watch that can watch your program. So let's put on, because these messages are good for all people and everywhere and all over the world, even. So therefore, I ask you to click on, not just say like, but when you see us to see me, I hope that I have a little bit of favor with you. You know what I mean? Building up this the community and everything. So click on. Let's hear what. And then, like I said, for security and for identity, we don't want your identity all over the place, all over the world. Because sometimes when you go on to, okay, say some of their social media, your name is up there, the picture's up there. So unless you want it that way, it's one thing. But right now, let's put our identity, put our shame and guilt and our doubts, all that stuff, put it aside. We have to really get busy talking about these issues and talking about these things that's going on and has been happening. All this hush hush, don't say nothing because you've been hurt. No, it's time to get killed. It's time to get clean. It's time to stand fast in faith, in love, and confidence. To know that you have value within you, that you have greatness within you. Well, I made it, and da 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 da. Yeah, but last time I heard that we were given power and authority over all things, all the evil things. We were given power and authority, but yet and still we're not using it or can't use it because then where's our power? Where's our authority? If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So therefore, let's stop playing games. Wonderful people. It's past that time. Recess is over. Okay? It's time to get busy and time to get to work. Because things are coming down the road. It's already here. All these different things is how you say it started off with the COVID-19, and now there's about 3 or 4 different variations of it. Come on. And it's not going anywhere. And now it's getting worse in different places. You can be attacked and don't even know it. It's just like with addiction. Oh, well, I'm all right. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do crack. I don't do drugs and alcohol. But you're still addicted because you have a mindset. ah, how you say? We are in a position where we don't use our mind the right way. We need to have a detoxification of our mind and our spirit. So, I'm not here to jump on anybody to criticize, not now anyway, all right? But the point of it is we really have to step up and then be accountable because we serve a holy, wonderful, pure God that don't play. If he can take a person out of here just for lying about something that was theirs, when the man sold his property, and the property brought a little bit more than what it was expected from the beginning, and the man of God said, "Is this all you got?" Yeah, 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 that's it. He lied. He died. Little thing. And we were told bigger lies than that. So come on. Bigger than, come on. So let's get it together, people. Let's stop the games. Let's stop the mess. Let's stop the play game. Let's start the barnyard activity, okay? Come on. Talk with me. Let us talk. Let us talk and let's be for real when we put forth the word, put forth the action, put forth the love. Let's be for real. All right? Be considerate. So with that in mind, Thank you. And also visit my website, Divorcing Sexual Addiction. One word. DivorcingSexualAddiction.com. Okay? Desire to excel. Don't just be an average, ordinary person and talking about, oh, well, like, I don't know about all that stuff. Guess what? Then, wow. How did we get here? We didn't get here with no stork bringing us through the air and dropping us down through the chimney, plucking on the doorsteps over here's your new baby. So come on, let's stop playing games, please, 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 people. Let's talk about it. Let's issue on it. Nobody's saying that you are loose and goose and all that old stuff. Nobody's saying that. But what we do, we have to face the fact that when we say no, we mean no. When we say can resist the temptation, when we can stop doing some of those things that's causing us heartaches and pain and aggravation and frustration and disappointments and unfulfillment, then you understand what I'm trying to get at. So with that in mind, this is Michael Jones signing out. I'll see you soon. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you for your time, this time until the next time. Amen and amen. All right now. Mm-hmm.